Hello? Yeah. Is that working? Do I have sound now? Hello, 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 hello. Yeah, okay, sweet. All right. So back to the beginning, I guess. So originally I was doing a video. Oh my god, my dog is so cute. Nala, say hello. Yeah, she doesn't do that. So originally I was going to do a video where I did a live Q&A to the camera. I would chop it up because I'm an editing machine, and I would answer everybody's questions. And I got so many emails that, to be honest, to sit down and film it was no problem. But to actually go and do all of the edits and ideas that I had to answer everybody's question comedically, it kind of just shied me away from actually doing the video. So I kept everybody's emails, and what I'm going to do now is read them through and answer some questions. I don't know. This is my first YouTube thing that I've done live. I'm glad the audio is working. Sorry if it wasn't to start off. Okay, so, and there's also this live chat thing. I don't know how that works, if you guys can comment, or if you have to be on a PC. I don't know if people are watching on their phones or not, but I'll be checking Twitter as much as I can without taking away from the actual video. Cool. All right. So the first question originally asked, this is all, I just typed out all the emails so that it would be easy. It's all in one file. A guy named James Bridger. And yes, if you sent in an email, I'm going to read your name because, I don't know, it's half the fun. If you send me a dumb question, people know your name. If you send me a good question, people know your name. But James Bridger, who has been your favorite opponent so far in your career, and who would your dream opponent be who's still in the business? Who has been my favorite opponent so far in my career? One of those people being Johnny Gargano. Another one, Josh Alexander, and Zack Sabre Jr. I'd say all three of them are relatively different types of wrestlers. But yeah, those three I would pick. And who would be your dream opponent? If The Rock is still in the business, he would definitely be my dream opponent. If not, I've said recently on Twitter a bunch of times, I do want a singles match with Ricochet, mostly just because I think we would make each other laugh in the ring and tear it up. He's a super athlete, but I think he's also an entertainer, and people don't really get to see that side that often. So yeah, there's my answer for that. I'll say Ricochet. If I don't know, John Cena. I feel like if you don't say John Cena, it's kind of, I don't know. He's number one. Then Reed Harris Cooper sent in a question. Which is a cooler name, Flex or Blaster? I think the real question is, what are these names for? Because if these names for like porn stars, I think Flex and Blaster would be immaculate names. As wrestlers, I just think, I don't know anyone named Flex and Blaster, to be honest with you, so I can't really relate to that question. But if I had to pick one or the other, I would say Flex, because that was The Rock's first name when he started wrestling. And Blaster, I think it's just a stupid name. Very stupid. He asked another question, Reed Harris Cooper. How do you enjoy your Eggo waffles? That is, do you enjoy Eggo waffles? They make these banana walnut Eggos that are pretty tight. I don't think anyone is tight in the waist that enjoys waffles. And I did eat a lot of waffles in my day. But how I enjoy my waffles is either the chocolate chip waffles, the blueberry waffles, or just plain with some light Aunt Jemima syrup. I know I don't look like I eat light. Actually, I haven't had waffles in a long time. Yeah, that's really heartbreaking. I should eat more waffles. Enjoy life, But my biggest thing for waffles is they have to be Eggo. No pun intended to everybody's jokes. And they have to be not killed hard, toasted, lightly toasted with, some light syrup. All right, so next question. Nicole Olaine Grizel, if I said that properly. Is it true that sea foam and clouds are dead mermaids that have no found true love? Or have gotten a human to love them? What the hell is sea foam? Anyways, next question. This is from Scott Kuyat. Real reason you quit AAW a few years back. I guess I could make something up, but I also don't want you guys to think I'm a liar. The real reason I quit AAW last December, it was just a communication. I didn't really like the way it was very difficult to get a hold of people that worked for the company. Certain people were acting like they were in control or had some say, but really they didn't. It was just very unorganized. For somebody like me who I'm very caring and giving, so if I work for a company and they're going to pay me to perform for them, I put in the extra effort. I always want to make sure I cut promos. I always want to make sure I advertise. I always want to make sure I know where the next stages of whatever I'm doing is going so that I can work my character or whatever towards a common goal that the company wants. So that was my ultimate goal. And they just, they weren't able to, I don't know, I guess meet my demands of wanting to know so much, or I don't know, if I text somebody, I just want them to text me back, especially if I'm working for them. So that was my issue. And I heard rumblings of freelance interested in having me over, and it just looked like it was more fun for me at the time. And yeah, it is. It's really fun. You should check both out. I'm going back to AEW this Saturday in LaSalle, wrestling Kruger, which fans are very happy about on Twitter. You should look that up. It's really funny. But yeah, so it'll be me, myself, and Kruger for AEW in LaSalle. I'm going back. Maybe I'll go back again. I don't know. If not, it'll be fun this one time. Space Monkey's booked, so I'm very happy about that. Give him a little bit of an opportunity. And then I'll be back at freelance in April. So everybody knows I love going to Chicago. I'm very, 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 very vocal about that. So now Steve Straynor, what's up with the hashtag body guy? Arms and bitch tits. You're starting to make Sugar Dunkerton look flat-chested. That's really rude. Not to me, I don't care, but Sugar Dunkerton, because you're insinuating he is in terrible shape. Man, this is bad. I shouldn't do this live. Ugh. Anyways, what is up with the hashtag body guy arms? Thank you. And bitch tits. Thank you. I don't know. I hurt my back really bad when I started doing the package pile driver, and I ruptured a disc in my lower right back. And because I was worried about losing my spot in Evolve because of the storylines, I didn't want to take time off. So I felt if I only did Evolve, fans would turn on me, and then I would lose a lot of bookings. So I didn't want to take any time off, so I didn't. But that's actually the reason why I didn't wrestle at Johnny Gargano's last show for AIW. That was when my back was at its worst, and I took that specific weekend off. And not luckily, because the reason was actually very upsetting, but C4 canceled their show the next day. So I ended up having that one weekend off, which was it was good. And I just kept wrestling after that. And I've actually changed my style drastically since the injury But that's why I have Body Guy Arms and Bitch Tits, Steve Straightnor. I'm working on it, Number 6 question. Michael Bolton. What was it like running Alpha One into the ground? Huge fan of Alpha One. Okay, first of all, you can't say, what was it like running Alpha One into the ground, and then say, huge fan of Alpha One. Okay, so let me just finish this stupid question. Huge fan of Alpha One, but since the company left your hands, it's kind of went to shit. When did it leave my hands? All 49 events have been under the Ethan Page guidance and pen to paper. Oh well. Sorry we lost a fan. What was it like running Alpha One into the ground? I honestly believe that we'll find out this Sunday, but Alpha One is, in my opinion, this is unbiased because I do get to see a lot of independent wrestling companies, is one of the best independent wrestling companies going today. The storytelling is great, and I don't mean what I write, which, yes, I'm obviously going to be proud of that, but the talent that's on the roster puts everything into it, and they don't mind the guidance or meticulous planning or crazy storylines or demanding promos. The crowd is just so loving there and accepting of the weird stuff that happens that they realize this is professional wrestling, and anything can happen, especially at Alpha One. This Sunday is the 50th show of all time, which is crazy. It's been going for about 7 years, so since 2010. And there is a monkey from space who's fighting a clone of himself named Evil Space Monkey. And this is happening in a professional wrestling ring at a professional wrestling show. And to me, it's the epitome of professional wrestling because, come on, where else can you see two monkeys fight each other in space costumes and actually care about who comes out the winner? It's awesome. Check them out. It's at A1 Wrestling on Twitter and www.alpha-1wrestling.com. And it's for sure not run into the ground. Our audiences have been growing, and since 2015, I'd say, since Josh Alexander retired, and it went down a little dip, it's been coming up steady, and I say we average about 200 fans a show, and every fan that comes seems very satisfied. I'm very happy with the product. Anyways, also, what happened to you? ? My girlfriend used to think you were hot, but you kind of got fat, but she still thinks you have nice guns. ... LOL. I'm going to dissect this sentence for a second. Also, what happened to you? ? My girlfriend used to think you were hot. How does anybody with a girlfriend happily write that in an email and admit that their significant other thinks that I'm hot? But you kind of got fat, but she still thinks you have nice guns. That is a lot of detail. So you have had some long discussions with your girlfriend about my body. Just remember, the next time you're pleasuring her, she's most likely thinking of me. Michael Bolton. That's a great name, though. Good for your parents. Good for your parents. Okay, so next question. Salaman Masood. I'm sorry, dude. I totally butchered your name. I got some rock stuff. Can I mail it to you and open it in one of your videos? Sure. How many push-ups can you do? How much money's on the line? I think, I don't know, probably 50 something, 60. If someone's dying, 100. Why do you love The Rock so much? Because I think that he's a fascinating human being. He's a very passionate person. He seems to care a lot about his audience and fans and supporters. Whether it's disingenuous or not, I believe it's genuine, or he's very convincing at being genuine. And that's kind of my motivation, I guess. I do want to follow in his footsteps in a sense of not really success, although that'd be great, but mostly in how he treats people and how engaging he is with his audience. And I feel like he really values his connection with his fans. And I think that that's a lost art, especially now. People take fans for granted. I don't know. And he's very entertaining. Cuts a great promo. He's jacked as hell. I like The Rock. I don't know. Why do you like The Rock so much? I would say that's why. All right, so next question is Jonas Phillips. If someone came to a show on their birthday to see you, all ego, his best, what? Would you ever think of giving them a present by acknowledging his two sons who love and both want to become pro wrestlers, just in case something like that happened? Oh, okay. So, yeah, Jonas Phillips. If you brought your kids to a show and I was on it, all you would have to do is catch me at the merch table, and I would happily acknowledge your two kids and say what's up. Take a picture with them, say happy birthday to whoever's birthday it is. Maybe it's yours or theirs. Yeah, for sure. That's to any fan. If I'm at the merch table, don't be shy. You don't have to shoot me a email asking me if I would say happy birthday. You can come tell me that you passed the test at school, that you lost 5 pounds, that you gained 5 pounds. You can come tell me whatever you want. Oh my God, there's a bug on my screen. This is really gross. Ugh! I killed it. Look at that. That's disgusting. Look at that. First of all, this Spider-Man shield. It's great. Let's put this thing in the garbage. Ooh. Anyways, so yeah, come say hi, say what up. Doesn't matter. I'm very friendly at the merch table, whether I'm screaming nasty things to my opponent or hoping the crowd cheers me on. No matter what, at the merch table, I'll be nice to you. I never want to shy any fan away with a bad experience to have them never want to come back to a wrestling show or never want to engage with a fan at a live event. Derek Walker wants to know, what is the worst rib or prank a fellow wrestler has ever pulled on you? I don't know. Michael Elgin has probably done something terrible to me. I think when I was really new, Josh Alexander told me that a wrestler wanted to beat me up. And for the 30-minute drive to Brantford, Ontario, I was actually very worried about actually being beat up for real. Yeah, not good at all. And then let's see the other question he had to say. How big is Gabe Sapolsky's dick? Oh, man. He is Jewish. So maybe if I Google how big are Jewish guys' dicks, I would be able to find out how big Gabe Sapolsky's dick is. Do I want to Google that? No. At all. But if you're interested, you could Google that yourself. I don't know. What is that kind of question? John Miner asks, what made you want to become a professional wrestler? ? Well, I did Taekwondo. I have my black belt in Taekwondo and karate. I was also a stage actor. Danny Zuko in Grease, The Dentist in Little Shop of Horrors, Willard in Footloose. I did all of these plays in school, and professional wrestling seemed like football and martial arts plus stage acting all in one. And I was like, oh, this is great. I would love to do this. And turns out I'm really good at it. All ego. How much is your booking fee? A lot. Have you ever wrestled in Southern Indiana, Evansville area? Would you ever consider it? I don't know. If you're watching this and I have, please let me know. I don't think I've wrestled in Southern Indiana. Unless that's where that. No. Anyways, would you ever consider it? Of course, yes. As long as you can pay the second question you had, which was how much was your booking fee? Juan Rangel or Rangel, Angel with an R. Huge fan. I just want to say I saw when you posted the tweet about no cheap meal till WWE signs you. Well, no lie on my life. Last night I had a dream that Triple H literally said, quotation, call that Ethan Page. He has a contract. And then I woke up, which leads to my question. If it does work out and you get a contract, who would be the top 5 talent you would like to face? Oh, sorry. Who would be the top 5 NXT talents you would like to face? I would love to wrestle Tommaso and Gargano. There's 2. Nakamura is 3. Samoa Joe's not there anymore. Ty Dillinger. On YouTube, you can actually find a match in that little break where he wasn't signed by WWE, where he got released and then came and did some Canadian indies and then went back. I had a match with him. I was very young, but I found out how good he was then. So I would like a rematch with him and Bobby Roode, another Canadian. Ooh, Eric Young, too. These are all just great Canadian wrestlers. All of those. I gave you 6. There you go. This guy, his name was not in there. Hey, what are you shaking down there for? Do you want to come say hi? Come here. This is Nala. She says hello. You're cute, eh? Okay, I got to answer these questions. All right, back to the question. So this guy's email is Jevon's History. If you can spinning Dwayne any celebrity, who would it be and why? This is very simple. I would do it to Dwayne Johnson, formerly known as The Rock, in a ring at WrestleMania. And why? Because it's in a ring at WrestleMania and it's The Rock. That was this very simple question. This is from Lindsay Starr. Hey, Ethan. I got to know you from your matches at AIW and Evolve. Which ones were the best that you had against someone? In Evolve, I would say my most recent match with Darby Allin from this past weekend, I'm very proud of. My I Quit match from New York against Johnny Gargano, I'm very proud of. AIW, I'm very proud of my match against Zack Sabre Jr. And most recently, I would say I really enjoyed my match with Alex Daniels from the last show. And I really enjoyed my match against Brian Cage from AIW. I would say those are some of my best. Fans would say me versus Gargano at AIW Absolution 9, I believe. It's our second match at Absolution. One of the best matches in AIW history. I didn't say it. Other people have. Those are some of the best. It's from Joe. That's all I'll put. Ethan, I missed the Meaning of Mature podcast. Any chance you'll get back into podcasting at some point in your future? No. I say no because I've really put all my eggs in the basket of this YouTube stuff. That's why I'm trying this tonight. Even though there's only 30 of you watching live, I'm hoping, I don't know how the hell this works, but I'm hoping it records and it's just uploaded so that fans can watch for themselves at their leisure. So no podcasting, no. Have you ever gotten to ride in Space Monkey's spaceship? If so, is it as awesome as it sounds? Yes, I have. It's a Toyota Corolla, and it is not awesome. Daniel Hampton says, have you ever thought of getting a tattoo? And if so, of what? Yes, I love tattoos. I love the way they look. I love art on your body. But if I had to get one, I don't know. I don't think I'm so fearful of something that lasts forever. Well, I shouldn't say that. Actually, I'm married, but I guess A tattoo? I don't know. I've wanted tattoos many times and been very close to getting them. But I can't specifically pick one thing that I would put on my body forever. That's art. But I do love art, trust me. This room that I'm currently sitting in is covered in it. If I get a tattoo, I'll let you know. Rory Tard. How did you meet your wife? The internet. Was she aware of your career before you began speaking? Yes. Wait, no. Hold on, let me read that again. Was she aware of your career before? Oh, no, so she was not a fan. That's a very tricky question. No, she did not know me as a wrestler before I met her. What was her opinion on the business and your career, and has it changed over time? No, it hasn't changed. Her opinion is, I love it, so she lets me do it. I would do it even if she didn't let me, but she's very supportive. And anytime she comes to a live event, she tells me how much better I am than everybody else on the show. Is she consistently worried over your health, or does she trust you at being good at your job? Well, she gets to see me from Monday to Thursday, kind of crippled after a wrestling weekend. Monday not being able to put my socks on and just wanting to lay for an entire day. So I'm sorry, I'm yawning. Yes, she is worried about my health, but she does trust me that I will do my job. Okay. He's got another question. Rory Tard. You are given the creative right to create your own stable with any members you want and be a part of an invasion angle in the WWE. You must pick one cruiserweight, one heavyweight, a tag team, one manager and valet, and 2 wild cards. Oh my God, that's so many. I have to watch wrestling to do this. Okay, one cruiserweight. And can they be in WWE or no? Let's just say no. Okay, so one cruiserweight. On the indies, I'm going to go with Dave Christ. Okay, one heavyweight. On the indies, I'm going to go with me because I'm going to get myself a job in WWE. One tag team on the indies, I'm going to go with EYFBO. One manager and valet on the indies, I'm going to go with a valet named Stokely Hathaway. 2 wild cards, Josh Alexander. I got to pick someone else, but they can't be a good talker because I got to be the only one that talks. Well, and Stokely. 1 wild card. Damn it. I don't know. Tweet at me. Who should be the last person in this faction? We got Dave Christ, myself, EYFBO, Stokely Hathaway, Josh Alexander, and ACH. There you go. ACH will be the wild card. Okay. Next question. This is from Gabriela Velasquez. She put her Twitter, so I'll say it out loud. At Girl Talk WWE. Girl Talk. I have a beautiful question for you. And this time it's via email and not Twitter. Okay. You are on an island. This will be good. A beautiful island. But this island is deadly. Most beautiful things are. It's full of flesh-eating plants and jaguars. People who don't like pineapple on pizza. Oh, I'm on this island because pineapple on pizza is dumb. You could choose 3 people to be on this island with you and help you make it your kingdom. Who do you choose? Only 3, eh? My wife and my 2 dogs. They count. We'll make babies. The island will die when my kids die, unless they get incestuous, which is gross. Why did I say that? This is live. Maybe I'll just kill myself before. Or maybe, why did I say that live too? Okay, next question. Tony Turry wants to know, out of any current wrestlers who you haven't booked or wrestled yet, who would you want to face? Fantasy booking? Question mark. I haven't booked or wrestled them. Damn, that's not that many people. Out of any current work. Oh, Keith Lee. There you go. He hasn't been in Alpha One, and I haven't wrestled him yet. There you go. If you were to partner with one indie fed with Alpha One to make a giant fed, who would it be? I don't know. That's a tough one because what is giant? If you were to partner with one indie fed with Alpha One to make it a giant federation, who would it be? They would have to be bigger than me, which no one in Canada is. So I don't know. I would say AIW, just because I know I have a good relationship with them, and creatively we would be able to work something out together. Because I'm very controlling and I like to make sure that my ideas are presented properly. Is there ever plans to run Alpha One in Brantford? Maybe. I mean, there's not plans not to. Alpha One debuted in Oshawa last year, and we've had 2 very successful events there. And the third one coming up in about 3 weeks is on target to do just the same and be just as successful. When you get signed to WWE, who would your first feud be against? I'm going to say Cassius Ohno. That'd be a lot of fun. Okay, Chris wants to know, at this point, would I be safe in deleting The Meaning of Mature from my podcast feed? I really missed that show. Yes, safe. Delete it. Have you had a chance to read the comic book I Hate Fairyland? No. He highly recommends it, though, so maybe I will. What's your favorite episode of Batman the Animated Series? The one where Mr. Freeze debuts. You get the whole backstory about how he's just doing it for his wife, trying to get as much research as possible to take her out of that frozen thing and wake her up from the coma. It's a very sad story. He's my favorite villain. Brooklyn Adam wants to know, hey, Ethan, I was wondering what was and is your favorite match ever? My own, or I'm going to skip that question because it's kind of boring. Have you ever been low blowed during a match? He also wants to know. Yes. Right in the nads, Brooklyn Adams. Right in the nads. Enjoy replaying that part of this video over and over again. All right. Next question. Diego Leon. I talked to you at Evolve in Queens in December. I bought one of your shirts. Thank you, Diego. And anyone else who wants to buy one of my shirts and support me for doing all these cool videos for absolutely no cost, free online. You can go to prowrestlingtees.com/Ethan Page. And I have 2 brand new t-shirts. Check them out. Back to his question. So he talked to me at Evolve in Queens in December. He bought one of my shirts. I showed my friend, Amelia, a picture of me with Cody and a picture of me and you. She thinks you're hotter than Cody. And this has now caused a point of contention among our friends. I understand why. Anyways, would you consider a date with Amelia when you are back in New York City? And have you ever dated within your wrestling circle? I've never dated within my wrestling circle. No. And I'm going to end that answer there. But would I consider a date with Amelia? No. I'm a married man. I'm very sorry. I even wrestle with a ring. And why do I have 2 rings on? Because you know what? Different religions and different upbringings, sometimes you wear a ring on a different hand. I want all the ladies to know all ego Ethan Page is taken. And happily married. Very happily married. I'm sorry, Amelia, to break your heart. But I hope I didn't lose a fan in turning you down. Sarah Reyes? Sarah Reyes. I just went like a freaking seal. Sarah Reyes. 1, can you twerk? Maybe. Not trying it, though. How many pairs of socks can you put on in a minute? 1 pair, because once I put them on, I'm done. Last time you farted, probably before this video started, so that I didn't do it on the air. Andrew Mitchell, does Canada have free email addresses? Yes. Cool. Thank you guys so much for all the emailed questions. As you can tell, I've been doing this for 38 minutes, and that's how long it took to answer just those emails. So now what I'm going to do is head to Twitter, use the hashtag AskAllEgo, and I'm going to go through all of the questions that were sent in through that. Okay. Dylan at Can't Be Censored. Wish I could be. What does your diet/workout consist of? Diet is usually anywhere between 4 meals to 5 meals a day. I try and stay away from carbs. It's very hard. If I eat them, it's usually rice. My workouts are changing because of injuries. I think I'm going to do more low weight, high rep. And as everyone's been seeing on Twitter, I've been having fun at gymnastics gyms, I think they're called. And I will be doing more of that. Not to do flips in wrestling, but to improve on my athleticism and my mobility and my core strength, because I think that's going to help my lower back. All right. What are some A1 dream matches of yours? This is from Noah CT at WrestlingFan_27. What are some A1 dream matches of yours? For me personally or the company? Man, I'm burping up a storm here. Terrible. I'm a terrible YouTube liver. A dream match would, I guess I could talk about people that I would love to bring in. I would love Cody Rhodes to come to Alpha One. I think that would be awesome. Right now, Joey Janela is one of the hottest independent wrestlers in North America. So I think having him versus me, I think would be great. Janela versus Josh Alexander would be great. Yeah, I'll go with those. All right, this is from Ryan James Parrott at Ryan Parrott 27. Why did you leave England? ? I thought we had something special. Heartbreak emoji. I left because I don't live there. I have something special with everybody. That was awkward. Why did I leave? Yeah, because I live in Canada, but I will be back. Who are your top 5 favorite wrestlers currently and all time? Let's just do all time. The Rock, Scott Hall, Billy Gunn. This is hard. Randy Orton. I don't know. There you go, top 4. All right. Have you ever wanted to wrestle in Ireland? This is Dean at 97 Maloner. Yes, I would love to wrestle in Ireland. If you have someone that can make that happen, let's do it. This is from Ryan Scott at Ryan11Scott. When will you return to the UK? It was great seeing you at Southside and inside this month's T Wrestling magazine. Yes, it was great seeing me in that magazine. I agree with you. When will I be back to the UK? I'll be back to the UK in 9 days. 8 days. Next week. I'll be wrestling for Southside Wrestling. 4 events for them. 3 events for them. 3. And 1 for Pro Wrestling Live. And then I'll be going back home. That other guy's going to be real upset when he sees me again and he realizes I have to leave. Again, we do have something special. Don't worry. Okay. This is from Andrew. How was your recent UK tour and what was the best thing about it? The best thing about it was being in the UK has always been a dream of mine and being able to accomplish that. And then seeing London and Cambridge back to back 2 days in a row was amazing. Can't wait to be back too. Any upcoming first time ever? Sorry, that was Andrew at Wolfmeister87 asked that one. This is from Jeremy White, J.R. White, 4555528. Any upcoming first-time ever matchups you are looking forward to in 2017? Yes, Ray Phoenix in Southside for the weekend I was just talking about. That is definitely one that I'm very excited about. All right, let's go, because I saw some lazy people who didn't use the hashtag. All right, this is from ParkerTube9932. This is so why? Okay, so I'm not. This is weird. So his thing is ParkerTube9932, but his Twitter handle is @RealParkersLife. That's confusing. Do you think that Luke Harper will be in the Wyatt family again when Eric Rowan returns? He's not in the Wyatt family now? I don't know. It's a question for someone that watches wrestling. Please don't eat me alive. Internet. Justin Summers @HeavysetT330. Why are you so mean to Space Monkey? Well, because he sucks. He asked another question. Dream tag match opponents for Monster Mafia. Rock and Sock Connection. The Hardy Boys. Team 3D. Yeah, I'll stop there. That's good enough. Could I get a free pizza with extra pepperoni, mushrooms, plus one Diet Coke? I think if you buy enough pizza from one place and you get one of those stamp reward cards, yes, you could get a free pizza with extra pepperoni and mushrooms and a Diet Coke. Who are that guy was Headlock Gaming. That was his thing. This is from Patrick West. Who are the people you most frequently ride with to shows? Shane Saber, Space Monkey, and Kobe Durst. I was actually in the car with them for 3 whole days in one of the most recent episodes of my YouTube show, All Egos, All Access Pass. You can go to this page that you're watching this on and check out the episode. It's backstage at AIW and Glory Pro. Someone said, I'm dying watching live. Oh, that's cool. Be careful. Thanks for using the hashtag, though. Someone just sent in Jeff Cobb. No question. Okay, cool. Bobby Roode versus Official Ego. Book it. Oh, that's right, because I asked fans to send in people to put into the faction. Jeff Cobb would have been great for that faction, yes. How many pops do you have, and which are your most favorite and or most valuable? The most valuable one, I think you're talking about my Funko Pops. Most valuable one I'll grab right now. Is this Blackest Night Superman. It's gold. They were doing this on Black Friday or Christmas. I don't know. Not this year, but the year before. It was like a mystery thing, and only a certain number of them were gold. And the gold ones for a couple of days were worth like $400. I don't know what it's worth now. I don't know why I didn't sell it. I should have sold it. I'm an idiot for not selling it. But yeah, that's one of the most valuable ones. One of my favorite ones, I have the Power Rangers ones that are sitting at the desk with me right now. So I got that one, the red one, the green one. You can tell I like the lead characters because I feel like I'm a lead character in everything that I do. And I actually got one from England recently. When I was in London, speaking of this one here, it's definitely one of my favorites. So yeah, I would say those are my favorites. And how many do I have? Too many to count, and I'm not going to do that while everyone is watching live. Here, hold on. I've got another question. Is me? Oh, that question was from Ricky C at Rick Castle 88. This is from Basil Mahmoud. It's at BZ with 7 Z's. Is me watching this going to turn your 6 out of 10 wrestling into at least 7 out of 10? If not, I'm out. You should just leave then. Let's see what other questions. Most underrated wrestler on the indies? Me. Who is the next breakout star on the indies? Me. This is from 3 Point Tally at 3 Point Tally. I should really answer this. I think Kobe Durst is going to break out. I think that is an unbiased opinion. If he sticks to it, he will do very well. I think Darby Allin, even though I hate his freaking guts, I think in 2 or 3 years he'll be one of the top independent wrestlers. Again, if he sticks to it. There's so many flash in the pan, could be popular wrestlers. It's all about kind of sticking it out and really seeing if you can last the test of not time. Well, yeah, time, but BS and dealing with BS and people mistreating you and being scrutinized by fans and stuff like that. If you can last all that stuff and you stick it out over time, you'll be able to build a fan base that actually supports you and, I don't know, really make it. I think, Kobe Durst and Darby Allin will do very, very well. And if you guys don't consider Joey Janela a breakout star yet, he definitely will be this year. Definitely. All right. Any more questions? Just people telling me the audio isn't working. Hopefully it is now. Oh, wait. This is from... Oh, these are recent. Okay. Okay, hold on. ParkerTube9932 at Real Parker's Life. He replied to why he has those names. I had a fairly successful Vine that was called Parker's Life. Then someone used it to create a Twitter. Fair enough. What are your top 5 favorite types of candy? These are the questions that I want, guys. Dinosaurs. They are only available in Canada. If chocolate-covered almonds count as candy, they're on my top 5 list. I love pink Starbursts. Candy. What kind of candy do I go for? Sour Coke bottles. Peanut butter M&Ms. Yeah, there's my top 5. Joe Sposto at Joe Sposto, AIW commentator. Look him up. You won't look him up, though, because he used to be named Leonard F. Shikarson until he got fired or quit. I'm just starting rumors. I saw you playing Puzzle Quest in the recent vlog. Yes, I was. Have you tried the WWE Match 3 game? No, Because I used to be in this group, this nerd group for Marvel Puzzle Quest. And Joe, Lenny at Leonard F. Shikarson, used to make me hit a certain amount of times played. Think about that. In a day. Or he would kick me out of the group. I could not handle the demands of this free iPhone game. So I quit the group. I quit the game altogether. And now I am doing the same exact thing in a group for Clash of Clans. And I'm losing my damn mind and life in this flipping phone. So I don't want to play WWE Match 3 game. Okay? I don't do enough with my life as it is. Anyways. I think Sami Callihan would be a good wild card for that faction. You are correct, but if you heard me say, I don't want anyone else that can talk good on the mic, and Sami can definitely do that. So, no. No. Just me. Although, yes, I would like to have him. That would be awesome. Oh, I thought that was it, but no. Is it possible that you will be that you will come to the American South for shows in the future? I would say it's very possible. Yeah, I'll say yes. Did you have any midlife crisis recently and decide you want to be a flippy guy? No. Earlier in this live thingy, I said that I just wanted to work on my flexibility, my agility, my athleticism, kind of strengthen my core from, jumping up and down. I don't know. It's fun. It's a good way for me to get cardio. Falling, getting up, kind of similar to wrestling. So thought it was a good idea. Top 5 video games and or movies. I read that backwards. I'm dyslexic. It actually says top 5 movies and or video games. Last of Us for video games. Uncharted 4 for video games. Movies. One of my favorite movies, Guardians of the Galaxy. Attack the Block. People probably haven't heard of that. Back to the Future. All 3 of them. Xbox or PlayStation? PlayStation. Yes. And yeah, that's it, I think. So I answered everyone's emails, answered all the tweets for Ask All Ego hashtag, and then I was even nice enough to answer questions for people that were too lazy to use the hashtag, even though it was in the graphic. Thanks, everyone, for watching. I'm hoping that if I stop the broadcast, it turns into a file that goes up on YouTube, and then people can watch it. If not, you were one of the lucky few that watched live and got to experience this terrible 1 hour of entertainment. But thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. Plugs, I guess. My Twitter, @OfficialEgo. That's how you heard of this. So you already follow me. I'm an idiot. If you want to support me to keep doing stuff like this, ProWrestlingTees.com/Ethan Page. But most importantly, please go watch all of my YouTube videos that I've been posting every single week. Sorry, gotta crack my neck. Every Wednesday I put out an episode of my vlog where I travel or do fun stuff with my friends. I just kind of just trying to take you in my life and show you, I don't know, what I experience and share that with people that support me and love Ethan Page. So watch those videos because it takes me a lot of damn work to edit them, film them, make them entertaining. That's the hardest part, especially while I travel with Space Monkey, who's... Anyways. So yeah, watch those videos, share those videos. And if I decide to do this again, come on down and, yeah, watch, share, like, subscribe, do all that kind of stuff. Thanks, guys. I'm going to stop this broadcast, finish my water, and go pet my dogs till I fall asleep. Bye.